Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul video. I am going to be sharing with you guys all of the new books that I've gotten recently. I have so many books to talk about today because I received so many at Christmas time. One of them was a late birthday present as well. So I'm going to walk you guys through all of the new books I've gotten. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. I definitely just tried to pick up my pile of books and they fell everywhere. I was just trying to get a thumbnail picture and then all the books went toppling. So anyway, the first book that I got is actually a birthday present from my sister, and it is The Chrysalids by John Wyndham. I love this book. I read it back in grade 10. I've always wanted to pick up a copy for myself, so I'm really happy she gave it to me. It's actually such a good book, and if you haven't read it or you didn't have to read it for school, I would recommend reading it. It's a really short book. It's so good, and it's like relevant no matter what era we're in. It's post-apocalyptic. It's after like a nuclear war, and it's relevant at any point. So I really like this one, and I'm really happy that I now have my own version. I got a whole bunch of books from my sister and her boyfriend. So they gave me Animal Farm, which is another classic. I love Animal Farm by George Orwell. I've read this one so many times already, but I just love it every time. Again, it's one of those books that I feel like is relevant no matter the era. Like, it's written a while ago, but then it's still relevant to this day. So I feel like we can always learn from a book like Animal Farm or a book like The Chrysalids. And then another book that I love, and I read it so long ago, it's Watership Down by Richard Adams. This is a terrifying book, but I just remember loving it so much because I loved Hazel. Like, I know he's a rabbit, but I loved Hazel so much. I thought he was like one of the best leaders. When I think back at books I read, like my favorite leaders are Hazel from Watership Down and Ralph from Lord of the Flies. I think Hazel and Ralph are like two of the best leaders in literature. I love Watership Down. I know it's scary. It's kind of a intense book, but it's really good. So yes, I finally have Watership Down. I can cross all those books off my list. I've been wanting them to pick them up for a while. They also gave me the Odyssey by Homer, which I've actually never read. And they also gave me the Iliad by Homer. Ow! Oh my god, I like whacked my face. They gave me the Iliad by Homer as well. So I'm gonna try and read both of these in 2021. Again, these are two books that I've never read, so I am excited. I hope I'm gonna like them and I'm not gonna find them boring or anything. They also gave me Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoyevsky. I can never say his name. I don't know. Can never pronounce it. But I have read about half of this book and then I stopped, so I wanna finish it this year, like 2021. I definitely want to read Crime and Punishment all the way through. I found it quite boring, I think, the first time I read it. Which is kind of unusual. I don't usually find books very boring, but there are a few occasions when I just can't get through a book. I'm going to retry it this year. My little sister is actually reading it right now, so I gotta check in to see how she's finding it. I feel like it's a book I would like, so I'm just gonna have to retry it. Maybe I was just in the wrong frame of mind when I started that one. They also gave me The Importance of Being Earnest and Other Plays by Oscar Wilde. I love The Importance of Being Earnest. Such a funny play. Like, it's so funny. I've never read anything else by Oscar Wilde though. I think they have Lady Windermere's Fan and An Ideal Husband in this book, and I actually do enjoy reading plays. I'm excited to read a play that isn't Shakespeare for once. And then finally they gave me Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but again, this is a book that I've been meaning to read for a long time. I've just never gotten around to it. Now I have my own copy, so I'm going to be reading it. This book list is actually going by really quick. I'm almost done with showing you guys the books I got, but I finally got my own copies of Lord of the Rings. I am so excited to read these. I've only read The Hobbit and The Fellowship. My other sister gave it, my older sister. She gave this box set to me for Christmas, and this set doesn't come with The Hobbit. So I'm gonna go and buy The Hobbit. Hopefully I can find it in a similar version as these ones. But again, like I mentioned, I have read The Fellowship. I'll reread it though because I kind of want to read them all in a row. Definitely gonna be a 2021 project. I love Lord of the Rings. It's so good. And I've shocked myself that I've never read the full series. Like, I've only read the first 2 books, but this is the year I'm gonna read it, and I'm also gonna rewatch all the movies. I love those movies. People ask what your favorite movies are. I think my answer would just be the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Those were masterpieces. And finally, my mom gave me the full set. Oh, actually, yes, no, it is the full set of the Jean M. Auel. I can't pronounce any of their last names, I'm so sorry. But it's the Clan of the Cave Bear series, and there are 6 books in total in the series, and I've read the first 5, but I've never read number 6. My favorites are Clan of the Cave Bear, and then the second, which is the first one, and then the Valley of Horses, which is the second one. This one is so good. I love this one. These are just amazing books. They're not probably historically accurate, but the story is just amazing. And the main character, Ayla, is probably one of the best heroines that I've ever encountered in a novel. I love her so much that I want to name, if I have a kid, I want to name her Ayla, after Ayla from the Clan of the Cave Bear series. But I am so excited because I didn't actually know there was a 6th book. Now I'm finally going to get to the very end of the series, and I get to find out what happens to Ayla and Jondalar and all of the characters in there. So really excited about those. And that sums up this book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you've picked up any new books recently, and let me know which ones you've gotten. I know this was kind of a bunch of books that I've already read, but that's kind of what happened, because when people are asking me what I wanted for Christmas, I just sent them a list of books I've been wanting to buy, and of course they're books, most of them are books that I've read already. I'll try and reread and read all of the books in this pile at some point in 2021. Thank you guys as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one.